is Ogundalu Precious, and what I'll be talking on tonight is imposter syndrome. And before I dive into the definition of imposter syndrome, I would like to take you all through the statistics of what's the current situation of imposter syndrome in Nigeria currently, on youths, on students and individuals, and how it is affecting everyone. Currently in Nigeria, imposter syndrome is taking 50 to roughly 80% in Nigeria, and due to the fact that there is academic pressure, there is high economic, intense academic pressure, and the highly competitive job in Nigeria, and imposter syndrome is taking place in the hearts of people, and is causing fear in their hearts. Most times they're meant to do something, so probably trust some individuals, even with clear evidence, they will tell you that no, I can't still believe this. So that is, let me now go into the definition of imposter syndrome. So now, imposter syndrome is a definition, is a persistent feeling that one's achievements are due to luck, timing, or external factors rather than personal abilities. At this point, they no longer believe, okay, they expect that this thing is meant to happen, and then later happen, they now feel like, maybe if this person let me work, it might not, like, it wouldn't have worked. Like, it's not that way. But imposter syndrome has taken place in the heart of men, that is now a thing of the psychology, that is a psychology pattern that people now doubt their own abilities, like individuals now doubt their own abilities, and of which is not meant to be. And with this, people that are experiencing it often believe that they are not capable, they are not as capable as others think they are. So now, what are the common signs and symptoms of imposter syndrome? They are constant self-doubt despite success. At this point, they keep on doubting instead of them to believe in the success or whatever thing that they've achieved so far. But in as much as imposter syndrome has taken place of their minds, they no longer think of the success and how it happened again. They'll just be feeling that was I able to do it? How did it happen? This and that. Then number two, fear of making mistakes or failing. There are so many people like that they will feel that it's better they don't even try it, and so now try it and then they fail. Or probably in situations whereby all these professional exams now, where you have to, like, where you write 5 papers and then you only clear 2 out of the 5. How you feel after spending all the money, the time and energy like that? So there are so many people that are afraid of making mistakes or even failing at all, that any little failure or mistake like this will weigh them down. Then number three, feeling undeserving of achievements. Most achievements that you attain, probably because you were able to achieve so many things, probably at a very young age, you now feel like, wow, am I even meant to be here? This and that. There are so many people at my age that they have never gotten to this place that I am currently, but it's not meant to be. There's no certain age for achievements, honestly. Where the youngest ACA now, like the youngest chartered accountant now, is 16 years old. You can imagine that. So there's no age limit for achievements, honestly. So now, the fourth one is difficulty accepting compliments or praise. There are some people that they don't compliment them. Probably you go out today, they are not used to the fact that people tell them that I love your outfit, I love the way you dress, this and that. So when you now tell them, they will now feel like, yeah, me, no, like me, do I really deserve it, or am I really worthy of it? Things like that. But even we ourselves, we're meant to, like, be praising ourselves. Okay, I am brave, I am bold, I am beautiful, I can do it, with Christ all things are possible, things like that. Daily affirmations that you can, like, incorporate into your days, probably before setting out, and then you be like, I'm beautiful, I am brave, I am proud of myself, no matter, regardless the failure, regardless the number of times I fall, I'll still rise. So all those kind of compliments, they're not used to it, but when people now tell them, they're not like, do I really want it? So those kind of things. And then moving on, we have causes of imposter syndrome. Number one, family expectations and upbringing. This family expectations. There are some people that, probably because they're the firstborn, their parents expect more from them, but when they're not able to, like, give the exact more that their parents are asking for, if you look, their parents, they'll be bringing more pressure from the family, that to your mates, this and that. So this is one of the causes of imposter syndrome: family expectations and upbringing. The way most people are brought up, there are some that little achievements they don't celebrate until it is big. So that kind of person, when you have friends that their little achievement they celebrate it, you will look down on those achievements and be like, what is this? And most people will not understand that is because of the way they were brought up. So now, number two, academic or workplace pressure. This academic or workplace pressure is mostly rampant. It's rampant like with Nigeria. In Nigeria society especially, this academic pressure, the fact that probably let me just use the University of Polytechnic for an example now, in a class of 290 something students, and then you're only having like let me say like 5 distinction students or like 3 distinction candidates. So you will feel the need that you also need to try, because when you are seeing others lower credits, there are some that are even in pass. So those kind of pressure, or probably there's no money, or when the exam is too tough, and then there's nothing for you to do than to do examination malpractice. But it has not even gotten to that extent. But most times academic pressure make people to have imposter syndrome. And then workplace pressure, when your boss is this type of person that is always making sure that he or she frustrates you, they will do things. You're not meant to be the one to do that work, but they will make sure that they dedicate the assignment to you, and then you feel exhausted or you are not able to meet up with the deadline or target. Then the third one, we have perfectionism. Normally you're not meant to be perfect, just try to be consistent, and then you see everything working together, like working in place, everything working together in place. So perfectionism, most people try to be perfect, but it can never happen. You cannot be 100%, like it can never be perfect, so it can never work. But people trying to like keep up to meet up to the standard of getting perfect will definitely push them to imposter syndrome. And then I'll just mention the remaining ones. Social comparison, especially through social media. You see an influencer, you don't know whatever he or she is going through, but you feel like, I can be like this person, so I want to be like this person. Wow, how is this person doing it, this and that? You don't know how they are making it or whatever they are going through, but you see them on social media, you see that they are looking all glammed up, looking good, but you be like, I'm meant to be there too. It's not meant to be. That will push them to imposter syndrome. Then entering a new role or environment where expectations are very high compared to you, that your expectations are very low on a normal day, and then you move into a new environment or a new role, and then you see that their targets are very high, whatever they expect of you is very high, but you can't meet up to the standard, you can't fit in. Imposter syndrome will set in there. So now let's talk about the effects of imposter syndrome. So now imposter syndrome can lead to anxiety, stress, low self-esteem, burnout from overworking, fear of taking on new opportunities, reduced job or academic satisfaction, mental and emotional exhaustion, and the likes. So now, how to overcome imposter syndrome? The following strategies can help. So one, we have recognize and acknowledge your feelings. So most times you really need to study yourself and then know what your capabilities are, what your strength is, what your weakness is. Probably you are this type of person that when you have done too much, you just need to like rest instead of burning out all the strength and energy in yourself, exhausting yourself. So you have to like recognize the type of person that you are. Maybe you are this type of person that you can read for like hours, but there are some people that you will see them, they are not reading, you feel that they don't know what they are doing, but instead they already recognize the type of person that they are, and they know the times when they should read. And then acknowledge your feelings. How do I put this? Acknowledge your feelings. Actually, when you're happy, yes, when you're happy or excited about something, express it instead of like killing it, burning it down into yourself, and then probably little achievements you just like, it's not needed, like you just keep it to yourself. Or probably you got a new certification, and then instead of it to like post or share with people, then write a story about it, and then people get to see it, and then they start looking up to you. But instead you not post, you keep the feeling to yourself, let it die, which is not meant to be. Acknowledge your feelings, let it be known, like be proud of yourself. I think that sometimes you should feel this yourself too. So then the next one, accept that no one is perfect. Honestly, there's nobody perfect unless you want to be the second Jesus, but there's nobody that is perfect. There's nobody that can be as perfect as Jesus is. So just try to be consistent, work with your time, prioritize so many things that you should prioritize, and then see everything working. Then celebrate your achievements. Yes, I already mentioned it amongst what I explained. Celebrate your achievements, and then keep a record of your successes. Have a place where you write them, and then you look back and be like, yes, so far this is what I've done. At least for the past 6 months, I can point at so many things that I've achieved, and then since for the past years I've not been able to do that. Then learn from mistakes instead of fearing them. Instead of running away from the failure or whatever brought you down, learn from it. Sit down and study what could have happened, how did this happen. So learn from it. And so now, in conclusion, imposter syndrome is a common experience that can affect anyone, regardless of age. I mentioned like it does not have an age limit, regardless of age, profession, or level of success. Recognizing these feelings and challenging negative self-beliefs are important steps toward believing self-confidence and achieving personal and professional growth. So now remember, your success is not an accident. Your hard work, knowledge, and dedication have brought you this far. Believe in yourself and continue striving for excellence. Yeah, so with that, I think we have come to the end of tonight's talk show on imposter syndrome, and with this, I think I've helped some people to overcome imposter syndrome in them. So I just want you to like believe in yourself, acknowledge your achievements, just feel like yourself, be happy whenever you're meant to be happy, and then probably when it's time to feel sad, don't dwell in it so much. When it's time to cry, let it out, and then you see everything working in line together. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you for staying until the end. Good night.